Hi. Right, so this video, no editing. The camera angle is going to be exactly what you're looking at. So just sit back. It's like you're sitting there watching me. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 knives on the new diamond, resin bonded diamond wheels. 80 grit, 600 grit combinations. And of course the phone rings. No ID, so that doesn't get answered. Insistent. That doesn't get answered. And so the idea is that we've been talking a lot since I got these diamond wheels that they've slowed the process down a bit. This 80 grit is not as coarse as I wanted it to be, or is it? So let's just see how long it takes me to go through and do all this one single job. I'm hoping it's 12:57, so nearly 1 o'clock. I have another gentleman coming at around about 2 o'clock. I want to get these all done in 1 hour. So it's going to be a long video, but there's not going to be any editing. I'm sorry, I haven't got time for that. And sometimes these long movies, they do my head in with all the editing. So no editing. You're just going to be there. Just watch me work and let's see how long it takes. Let's get cracking. I'm going to do most of them at 36 degrees because they're just a standard kitchen knife, mundials, that sort of thing. These are made in Japan, but they've got fairly cheap looking plastic handles, but there's a Damascus sort of pattern in here, so I'll show you quickly. Nothing stopping me from coming up to the camera. Right, so they're not nothing, and that's definitely, I can feel the different. It's weird how it's got a Damascus, a layer down the bottom and a layer at the top and then something in the middle. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know. Anyway, let's see, can we get this done in 1 hour? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knives, including a buck, an original USA made buck owned by his father. So we'll do that near the end somewhere. So wish me luck, sit back, get a beverage, and let's get into it. Somebody in the comments section said, don't be shy, use this and clean the wheel. So I gave it a bit of a rub in case it releases more diamonds from within the resin. Don't know. We'll see. It didn't seem to harm it much. I'm using a brand new version 4 jig handle. They're very good. A little bit thicker. I generally average about 7 to 10 knives an hour. So if I can maintain that ratio, we're good. Okay. I'm seeing the burr starting to pop up in a few places. So for those of you who just like the sound of sharpening, this is your video. I've got a burr on across nearly all of it. I do have a burr everywhere. So a couple of more passes just to finish off. Doing one per side. Done. We've got some couple of 43-degree days coming up this weekend. How about that? A 43, then a 35, then another 43. That's West Texas hot. Okay, I reckon that's it. Feels very sharp. Looks great too, I'll show you. Excuse me, Mr. Chili. Oh, that looks great. Nice and beautiful bevel. Nice. How am I going for time? Tell me what you think about these zero edit movies. Do they bore you or do you like them? And as usual, if you're not quite sure what to say, just say hello, tell me where you're from and what you're watching on. You're on a TV, telephone, iPad, laptop, jumbo screen, in your garage. Is it late at night? Do you like the soothing sounds of sharpening? Now when I sharpen a big batch of knives, I like to eat my meat before I have my pudding, because how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat, right? So I do all my big knives first. Oh. Quick strop. Lovely. Number one. Number two. Bring the rest over. This will probably be at the same angle. The buck I'll increase a little bit to make sure it's 40 degrees for sure. So this is a Mondial knife, and who knows, it might be a bit softer. That left a scratch. Here comes the burr. You might have noticed that occasionally I get a bit of a pop and a crackle. Sometimes maybe some of the diamonds are sitting proud. Maybe they come from a good family. Burr developing. So if it's a proud diamond, wouldn't it make that noise consistently every time it goes around? It's not doing that. It's just occasionally I get a pop, pop, crackle. So that's weird, isn't it? Burr done. That's okay. I'm happy with that speed if that becomes the norm. I really do want these wheels to be a success, but if they're not, I've got no problem admitting that as well. And it's become nothing more than an interesting experiment. And at least now we know, because there was very little information about resin bonded diamond wheels. I think currently I've got more information in just these last few days than anybody on any channel. Now that doesn't make me Superman or anything, but I like to break new ground. And don't forget, I'm saving a little bit of time in not having to grind the wheels or you know, reset the wheels, or what is it called? I always forget this word. What's the word I'm looking for? Not trim, but you know what I mean. Flatten them, straighten. True the. You don't have to true the wheels, so that saves a bit of time. Fantastic. How long did that one take? Knife number 2. Let me know in the comments below. And are you happy with that speed? So far, so good. So far, so good. Perfect. 2 down. Well, this one had a bit of a repair done, and for once the neighbour did a great job. So this was a broken tip, and you can see that they've ground it on an angle, on a bench grinder, and they did a great job. But it's a little bit sharp, so what I want to do is I just take it over to the 1x30 and just soften this edge just a little bit. Perfect. Right. Number 3. What's this edge like? Again, good condition, just blunt. You can buy this jig handle at my store at iSharpen.shop. The link is in the description. I've been waiting on a new batch of version 4.0. Nothing wrong with version 3, 2, or even 1. If they're working, they're fine. But this one is just got the full round solid shaft with no branding. Although thanks to the commenter who said, get a laser on there. Paul would be nodding from Alexandria Knife Sharpening. He'll be saying, my oath, Baz, get yourself one of them lasers. I used to have one. But I sold it because I didn't know what to do with it. Wasn't making any money with it. It was a 20-watt diode. That sign behind me, I did that myself. too. So I just snuck in a cheeky 3-pass there. I can see some burr developing, that's good. Ooh, got a burr everywhere. Somebody asked, how hard am I pressing? Quite hard. Like hard as if I didn't press this hard, the knife would grab and come and kill me cemetery dead. You've got to love Florida police jeeps, don't you? I really wish I could show you my eye view so you could see that bird developing as a little silver foil. It's fantastic. I've never been able to see that before because the water's always been quite dirty. One more. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love this, being able to just take the angle straight over. Really is a good thing. And I know I could have done it before with CBN wheels, but as I keep telling people in the comments, I had a bad experience with a CBN. It was a 1000 grit, which admittedly are the most sensitive of all the CBNs. I probably wouldn't have had this problem if it was a coarse 80 grit. And what happened is, after about 10 minutes, it started bubbling and lifting, and I thought, what's going on there? And then water started seeping in, the wheel was destroyed within 10 minutes. And the engineer, who I've been communicating with about these wheels, he said, look, my advice is go CBN for the course and then finish on the diamond. He says you'll be very happy. But I wanted to test the full diamond thing because I wanted one and done. One and done. See, now that the expense of these wheels is forgotten, I'm left with fantastic wheels, and 2 spares as well, a 200 and a 1000, which I'm not using. But that's okay. I'm going to call that the cost of experimentation so that we can all know what's what. And you know, I'm lucky enough to be able to use YouTube money to help me there. So, you know, I didn't spend any more on those wheels than what YouTube's given me over the period, that's for sure. That is for sure. A little bit chrome oxide. Chili's in the house. There you go, sausage. Done. How long did that one take? And I'm not cheating, these are actually done and beautiful. To my standard, which is reasonably high, I think. Now, I'm only doing this side on so that you guys can see. So you have to look at my back. Normally I just stand at the bench and I do it to perfect height. Oh, that's right. Somebody wanted to know how high my bench is. I'm 6'0". Tape measures inside, but I'll put that spec up somewhere. Perfect. Let's have a look. Magnificent. 3 down. What's next? Oh, the rest are fairly small. I've got a carving knife, that's next. This is the type of knife, the carving knife, that would bang into the other wheel if that was here. If that wheel was here, it would bang into it. And that was annoying. But, you know, I love my jigs. And others are loving them too. If you're thinking about getting them, grab them. iSharpen.shop. Now this is a shorter knife, so the angle is going to be different. Yep, lay it down. Perfect. Oh, what's happened? Why did that stop? Oh, because we've got water here. I didn't think there was that much water though. I'll start off with 4 per side, just to set up the new bevel. I'm going to come and show you this because this is acting more like a blackstone now. Maybe it needed to bed in a bit, I don't know. But have a look at this. This is just 4 passes. Sorry, Mr. Chili. Excuse me, thank you, mate. So this is what I started with. Right, let's have a look so we can get there, right. And this is after 4 passes on the 80. Right, you still see some silvering at the top, which means we're not there yet, but that's fairly ground. That's a lot of grinding. That's good. I'm happy with that. I guarantee you, before this movie's finished, you will get another look at Mr. Chillingham. Phone call. Unedited. It's an 08 number. Sorry. I can't take that right now. And I can't send them a message saying I'll call you back in a minute. I'm seeing some bird develop already on the tip. So that was 4 passes, so this time I'll do 3, then 2, then 1. I'm hoping we'll be finished. So that was 3. See the burr coming? Half a burr. Full burr developed now. Still see the burr. Full burr. One. Two. Now 1 and 1. Let's have a look. I have a burr. It's not super strong, so I just want to give it a couple of more passes. Much better. And then 1 and 1, and we're done. This one probably took a little bit longer than the others. Quiet. Lovely. I don't know why I've got this on here, but I do. I don't use it. It's just a prop. Nice. Perfect. Looks great. As good as any I've ever done. That noise you hear in the background is my big fan. Have a look. Oh, beautiful. Lovely. So we're halfway through. We've got 4 left. They're smalls. How are we going for time? Let me have a quick look at the camera. Excuse me, Mr. Chili. 39 minutes in. We might still make it. 60 minutes is my goal. And hopefully these smaller ones will be done much quicker. But maybe not, you never know. So leave a comment right now. Do you think I'm going to make it? Do you reckon I'm going to be doing, I'll be able to do these in 1 hour? 9 knives in 1 hour? And then you can come back after and reply to your own comment at the end of the video. That's how you do it. So, 60 minutes, yes or no? Just write in your comments, 60 minutes, yes. 60 minutes, no. And then you can come back and reply to your comment about what we found. This knife has been ground down quite a bit, so it's quite fat. No burr yet, but I'm getting there. Got some good bevels developing, but like I said, it's quite fat, so it's going to take some extra effort. Okay, now I can see some burr coming up. Yep. A little bit no towards the back, but the front is done. Keep trying for the back. Got it. Well, this one took some time, but we got there in the end. How am I doing for time? I love how this 600 totally removes all the scratches from the 80 grit in just a couple of passes. I suppose that's the power of diamond. It doesn't muck around. Lovely. Ooh, that chewed into the time a little bit, didn't it? I'm not going to look at the clock. Yes, I am. Oh, 1:43. I thought it would be way later than that, so we're still in with a chance. We're still in with a chance. Where's my paper? Oh, here it is. Beautiful. Lovely. And don't forget, this microphone picks up these sounds very, very loudly. So in real life, this is much smoother than it sounds on the microphone. That's good. Now what have we got next? Oh, a couple of little paring knives. These won't take long. Oh, this is one of the Japanese. And with these jig handles of mine, once you've got the knife in and once you've got it all in, it's safe as anything, and you can really hoe in and really crack down on this second knob. So don't be shy to hold your knife tight. What's this past number 5? Good beverage. Now 4 passes. One. One. Full burr. Ah, that was good. How long did that take? Yep. How lucky am I? I get to work from home. I get to hang out with you guys. I call this freedom. I'm a free man. I'm a freeman. Because if I was a multi-millionaire, billionaire, whatever, I'd still want to play with knives and sharpening. I'd still be doing it. May not be doing it commercially, but I'd still love doing this. This is an activity that I like to do. We do need a lot of money in our lives. We probably need a fair bit, but we don't need to be millionaires in order to live like a free person. Get a high five on that. So if all you say in your comment is high five, I know that this is what you're referring to. Oh, lovely. Done. How long did that one take? How long left? 1:49. I've got 10 minutes left. Beautiful. Come on, baby. One little pairing left, then the buck. Can we do it? Can we do it? Without compromising quality at all. I don't care about the 60 minutes. I only care about these knives being sharp for the customer. But it's fun to do time trials. Same as the last one. My latest thing is I've been watching animal chiropractors. Guy's cracking the horse's neck, rubbing on its hind, and it's arching his back and cracking its own back. Fantastic. Another one is that hoof guy, the guy that cleans all the cow hoofs in England. That's good on a disgusting, gross level, but I feel good for the cows. This one's ground up to a point, so this is very thick. So even though it's a small knife, looks can be deceiving. No burr yet. It's counting down the clock. These knives have needed sharpening for a long time, and the mum of the house said, please, please find someone to sharpen the knives. They're doing my head in. They looked me up, knife sharpener near me. And because of my excellent Google listing, I came up. Wow, this one's really kicking my caboose. There always has to be something. Come on, man. 154. Can I see some burr coming up? I think I can. Yes. Yep. You can see the burr everywhere now. Oh, that one took a while. How long did that one take? Well, we're not finished yet. Good burr. Yep. Beautiful. Nice as ice. Ooh, 157, we're not going to make it, but it's going to be pretty close. Oh, I bet I know who that phone was that was ringing me, or that was FedEx. They were going to talk to me about my parcels. Oh, look. Slicing tally-ho. Lovely. Now, one more to go. And that's the buck. We're in overtime, but I think I did okay. I think I'm happy with that speed. I'm happy with that speed. What does the camera say for time? Oh, excuse me, Mr. Chili. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Ah, well. Still not bad. Oh, and my other customer's here too. I just heard his car pull up. There's Chili. Is somebody here? Who's here, mate? He's such a good boy. He tells me everything. Oh, this is actually behaving very nicely. I've got a full burr on that. G'day, hang on a minute. Go and say hello, don't bark. I know. Full burr. I'm going to pause the video and we're going to come back in a minute, finish this off. I'll help the client out. He wants me to do some right now, and then we'll sign off, do some calculations and see how this all turned out. Back in a minute. Okay, so I've got Mr. Customer off the side of the camera. So hello, Mr. Customer.
Hello.
There you go. See, proof. Let me just finish this one. Perfect. I did this bucket 40 degrees because it's probably going to see some heavy duty work. Check this out. This is how an old American buck looks on the 600. See, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's nice sheen. It's not mirror, but it's definitely sheen. Beautiful. It's got some nice patina. I didn't even offer to polish it because I don't think that it needs polishing. I like that patina. It's his dad's. And oops, I forgot to hone it. A little bit rough. Beautiful. Job done. Not bad. A little bit over an hour. But I'm pretty happy with the speed of that. That was good. That was good. Let's see. Beautiful. Job done. So that's 9 knives in a little bit over an hour. I'm just going to attend to Mr. Customer here, and I'll be back in, for you, it will be 2 seconds. So, not bad. I'm happy with that. That was a good result. So, let's just think about this for a second. 9 knives an hour, roughly. That's going to rely, if I was to do a full day like that, what's that? 9 times, say, 8. I was away the day they did maths at school, so I'm going to have to rely on the computer. It's 70 something, I remember that. 9 times 8, that's 72 knives a day if my marketing was good and I had a steady flow of work and I had that many knives, 70 knives. Let's call it 70 knives a day. Let's call it 50 knives a day, right? So at 50 knives a day, I charge 20 bucks. So 50 times 20 is obviously $1,000 a day. Now I've made a video called $1,000 a day, and people scoffed at me and they said, oh, that's impossible. Well, I just kind of proved that hourly rate is okay. It's definitely possible. So that's interesting. No offense to all my customers, please. I appreciate they're getting good value. I'm getting good value. I can work from home. My expenses are minimal. And now with these diamond wheels, my expenses are zero now that I've paid for them. They'll pay for themselves easily, very quickly, and I'm very happy with that. Plus, this has proven that this diamond wheel, or resin bonded diamond, not to be confused with the normal diamond wheels from Tormek and other places. These are totally different animals than those. The 80-600 combo works. We just proved it. Now, are they all going to be that fast? Maybe not, but some of those were a bit tricky as well, as you saw. So that's real world sharpening. 9, let's say 8 an hour, 7 an hour. It still ends up being way more than you need to make a living. So not that I'm going to do 8 hours worth of grinding 5 days a week or even 7 days a week, but how many knives do I need to do, or do you need to do, in order to make a decent living? How much were you making per day or per hour at your last job? Is this something that you could do for this whole outfit? So maybe a couple of grand each for the machines at most, and this is Australian dollars. Another, say, I don't know, a couple of grand or whatever for the 2 wheels, and you're looking at what, 4 grand, say 5 grand, and you've got a great little business, and you'll make that back very, very quickly. So that's something worth considering. Sorry about no editing, but sometimes I do these longer movies. Thank you for watching, and there's something to think about. I can't wait to see your comments, so leave a comment. Don't forget to go to iSharpen.shop. And where's Chili? Well, stand by, that's okay. He's so polite. Where is he? There he is. Hello, Mr. Chili. You say hello? So, hello. It's a bit hot out there, isn't it? Is it hot? Not too hot for you? What if it gets hotter? I know. I know. Oh, big stretch and a groan. Say goodbye.